All right, finally, I can get you part 3 of the school age activities for the book. Whoops, where are you? Huh? Silly Sally by Audrey Wood. So, I have 3 different activities that I had for Silly Sally for the school agers. The first is kind of like a pre-reading activity. Once you show the children the book, the cover, you discuss the cover, Silly Sally by Audrey Wood. Their first activity, this is again a one-on-one. This actually can be a small group, large group. It's depending on how you run your classroom. So this is the worksheet. So it's, let's see, maybe let's make sure I get it in frame. And let's take that and turn it that way. All right. Sorry about that. So this is the worksheet. Silly Sally by Audrey Wood is the picture on the worksheet. And it says, who do you think this is? What do you think is going to happen? And then there are lines. So again, depending on age, if they're younger, you might ask them the questions, and when they tell you, you write it down. If they're a little older, you might encourage them to write for themselves. And again, invented spelling is a huge thing. I'm very adamant about invented spelling. And then of course, older children, they'll be able to do this worksheet no problem. So second activity I had was for them to pick a character and kind of elaborate on that one character. I just made something simple. So this is what I made. Do not laugh at my drawing. I tried. So this is what I came up with. And as you can see, it's the pig that's muddy. And we remember from the story, the pig was in the mud. And when Sally met the pig, they danced a jig. So for me, I wrote, pig was playing in mud. It was rainy. So for me, the kind of idea that I get is that the child will pick a character, they'll draw the character however they see fit, and kind of like elaborate on what that character was doing. The pig was muddy. Yeah. Why? Because it was rainy in the mud. He was playing in the mud. So that's the second activity. The third activity that I have was for the children to pick 3 characters from the story. Now again, this one is if they are looking for more activities to do with the book, if they really enjoy doing the activities, if they are just wanting that more from this book. So they picked 3 characters, and I don't exactly remember, but this is what I drew. So these are my 3 characters from the book. So my idea is that they'll have the book in hand, like they'll be able to flip through the book, and they'll be able to pick 3 characters to tell what was going on with those characters. So I picked, of course, the pig in the mud. They danced the jig. The loon, they sang a tune. And the sheep, they fell asleep. So in the story, so the children should be able to retell what happened with 3 characters in the story. The pig and Silly Sally danced the jig. Silly Sally and the loon sang a tune. Sally and the sheep fell asleep. So there are 3 characters that they can say what happened with, and they illustrate it however they see fit. So now you have 1, 2, 3 activities to go with. 1 book, this way, 1 book for school age. All right, so that's that, and I look forward to our next book. I'll post it when I have the book. All right. Thanks. Bye.